Hi, hello, welcome to another video on my channel. Today I will be showing you a sketchbook tour because it's been 9 months since I started this sketchbook and now it's finally finished. And I mean, look at this. This is a thick boy, a very thick boy, and I'm finally finished. So I am very excited to show you what's here. First of all, I just made like an introduction page full of stickers, these random stickers that I collected and stuff like that. And I had my sketchbook goals, which are 1. Have fun, draw my OCs, do art studies, do both finished and unfinished art, and try drawing a mini comic. And out of all of the goals I wrote down for myself, I think I accomplished all of them except trying to draw a mini comic, because I kinda did it, kinda not. I just drew 1 page and that was it. So I think, I mean, it's better than nothing, right? Like 1 page is better than no comic, but overall, like most of my goals being achieved in the sketchbook, I think it's a pretty big win. So moving on, this is the sketchbook cover that I did. This is sketchbook number 29, and I started on May 6, 2025, and I finished it yesterday, which at the time of recording this, it was yesterday, January 6, 2026. So let's start. I used alcohol markers, so as you can see, the ink bled into the other side of the page, so I tried to cover it with some stickers and stuff like that, and cards. In here, I at this moment I was like watching the 2nd season of Arcane, or I was already having a little bit of a residual brain rot, if you will, from Arcane. I remember me and my friend Cole were coming up with this idea of vampire Jays, but instead of a regular like blood drinking vampire, he would be like a fruit bat. So instead of feeding from blood, he would feed from fruit. So I was drawing like little vampire Jays and semen erasing him and stuff like that, and I just think it's very cute. And I did this with just a mechanical pencil and regular like water-based markers. Next up is an X-Men spread. In this side we have Gambit and Nightcrawler and more Gambit drawings. This is a comic panel redraw. I'm not entirely sure which comic it is. I just saved a screenshot that someone took on Twitter and redraw it on my style. That's what I did here. And I really love practicing drawing by doing like comic redraws, like picking a panel and redrawing it, because I really love how comic artists do shading in black. So I really like how this turned out, and then I was inspired to draw more Gambits in here and here, and well, I added a Nightcrawler because I think he's cool. Then we have, as I said, this was like towards the end of my Arcane brain rot, and again, me and my friend Cole and another couple of friends from a Discord server were drawing like JVIC fan kids, so I made them 2 little twins called Fortuna and Temperance, based on tarot cards, because I don't know, I just thought those were pretty names. And here's Victor. But these are like, I think, the last Arcane drawings I have on this sketchbook, because like I said, I was like towards the ending of the brain rot. Yeah, I miss my Arcane brain rot a lot, but that's how things go, you know. I had this brain rot like for years, and I like season 2, but I wish it had been executed a little bit different, and I think Victor's whole story arc as a Machine Herald would have benefited from time and been like a little bit more slow paced, because I just think it's more satisfying to see a gradual transformation of a character like getting corrupt and turning into a villain. I think when it goes a little bit more gradual, it's more satisfying to watch than just adding time skips, you know? So I was a little bit dissatisfied with Victor's Machine Herald Glorious Evolution thing. I just think it could have been approached differently. But that's just a personal preference. Ultimately, I'm happy with what I got, but anyway, moving on. I started watching My Little Pony again, specifically Friendship is Magic, so I drew a little bit of Ravi Jack here because it's my favorite ship. I don't know, something about the butch and femme lesbian dynamic is very appealing to me, and these two specifically, I love them so much. I love them. So I was rewatching My Little Pony, so you're gonna see a lot of pony art here. This is my OC Julius. He's a vampire, and I was kind of like practice different ways of drawing his hair, like how his hair would look if it was shorter or a little bit longer, if he had a ponytail or not. So I was like practicing different hairstyles on him. This is my first Persona Becquerel, and I kind of miss her because I didn't draw her for a while, so that's her in there. This was a little bit of a temporary brain rot, as I call them. I watched Thunderbolts and I absolutely loved the movie so very much. Yelena resonated so much with me. I loved her. I cried on the theater. I pointed at her and turned to my dad. I told her like, Dad, she is me. I am her. She gets me. Oh, Yelena, I love her so much. Oh, my child, I love her. Anyway, so this is Bob and Yelena. Don't kill me, but don't be mad at me. But I really do like Bob Lena as a ship. I think both platonic and romantic Bob Lena has a lot of potential. I just like their dynamic a lot, so I drew them, as you can see. And because this is me I'm talking about, I had to do a werewolf AU because every character that I love, I will turn into a werewolf. This is a canon event. It's not me, bestie. It's not me. If you don't see a werewolf on a sketchbook, it's not me. If you don't see a wolf on my sketchbooks, get worried. That is not me. That is an imposter. A little self-portrait. My Sona Remora again, but as a hellhound. And this is like, I started drawing more ponies because again I was watching My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. I realized how much I love Pinky on this rewatch. She's iconic. But my favorite has always been and for will be Rarity. I just love my diva. But I had a little bit of an accident and the charcoal from the pencil kind of rubbed off on Rarity. And I had to use Posca pens to like color her in a little bit again, and I didn't like the texture it leaves. It's not very noticeable on camera, I think, but in person it's more noticeable, so I covered her with little tags. And here's Pinky and Gummy. Here are just drawings of Connor Murphy because a local like theater production put on Dear Evan Hansen as a musical here in my city, and I went to watch it for my birthday with my dad, so I was just very inspired and I loved it a lot and I cried a lot, so I drew Connor in there. More ponies, Twilight and Pinky, because I think they're a very fun duo. I don't know who I ship Twilight with or Pinky, but I just think Pinky and Twilight are a very like funny dynamic. I don't know if I see the ship potential yet, maybe, but I think they're very funny. And of course my favorite horse lesbians, Rarity and Applejack. Ignore this is a little bit of bent art. I was going through a very hard moment during June, July, August. I like to talk about mental health in this channel and I'm very transparent about it. So trigger warning for SH. I am getting help. And I have been taking new antidepressants and I'm finally at a place where I can be triggered easily, but I'm at least feeling a little bit better emotionally and a little bit stable, like more stable mentally, to the point where I sometimes still have the urge but I don't do it. It wasn't a very nice moment in my life, and I needed to vent all those feelings out, so I did a couple of drawings regarding the subject. On a little bit of a lighter note, I drew me and my friends as ponies. More Bublena art, my friends as ponies. More the Evan Hansen drawings. One of my friends suggested doing like an outfit swap or like an aesthetic swap between Connor and Evan, and I just found it really funny. Like, I think Connor would be really uncomfortable with the type of clothing that Evan wears, and that Evan would probably fail at doing eyeliner and poke his eye out or something. This is just a random page of packages and tags and stuff that I have like collaged together, and a movie receipt ticket thingy, and a self-portrait again. And again, me and another friend as ponies once again, because I was like, My Little Pony was my comfort show during this time, okay? Sometimes a girl goes through hard moments in her life where her mental health is crumbling, and her lifeboat is an animated show about ponies talking about friendship, and that's okay, you know? Here I got a plushie of Victor with little cat ears from Dove Puff on Etsy. I think I bought them on, and she sent a little card and these little photo cards of this and Victor, so I put them on my sketchbook with a little bit of cat stickers. I thought it was cute. This is one of my OCs, Misha. He's able to turn into a dragon, which is here, and this is his brother Galen. So a little bit of a practice page because I missed drawing my OCs a lot, and I really like how this whole thing turned out. I don't know, I think it's cool. This is the very start of my ghost hyperfixation. You're going to see a lot of that on this. Again, it was a really rough time in my life during this period, and I heard Excelsis from the album Lacrima, and I swear that song freaking saved me. That for a song that speaks about death a lot, it made me want to live, you know? And I went ahead and I promised myself, like, man, I'm gonna hang in here, I'm gonna hang in there, I'm gonna survive, because I want to see Ghost live. And I haven't had the opportunity to, because they haven't come to my country. I mean, they did once in 2013 or 14, I think, during the Secondo era, but they haven't come since. And I didn't know they existed, but back then I was like a little child. I didn't know what Ghost was. I didn't know who Toblerone Fudge was. So now that I have the brain rot, I have the wish to see them live, and I keeping that as a promise to myself, you know, to keep on living and to keep on fighting until I can see Ghost live. And hopefully once I do, I will have reached a point in my life where things are a little bit easier and a little bit kinder, and I know how to cope with my mental health in a better way. So yeah, this was my first attempt at drawing Perpetua, which is the current Papa. So I don't know, I think like this one looks so uncanny valley. He looks so stiff and so scared in this one, but I really love this one here. I think he has a lot more character, a lot more of an expression going on. These are more drawings of my OCs. This is, like I said, Misha's brother. This is Misha right here, this dragon. And this is his brother Kalen as a dragon and Kalen as a human. And this is Kalen's fiancée Maira, who is a word cat. So these are OCs. I'm writing a comic script. I don't know if I should make it a comic or a visual novel. I'm kind of like entertaining the idea of a visual novel. But yeah. My OCs, I love them very much. These are my blurbles. More of C's drawings, more of Kalen. Again, Kalen actually and Maida were my first OCs that I ever created back when I was a kid, and I was like around 10 years old. So it was very fun to like revamp them and give them like a whole new look and whole new personalities and everything. And this is Anthony, who is one of my main characters. He's a werewolf, so I was having a little bit of fun just drawing like a partial werewolf transformation and how that would look. I really like this page. I love the colors. I think the blue, the green and the brown go together quite well. This is what I was talking about when I was speaking about the goal of wanting to make a mini comic and kinda succeeding at it, kinda not. I just made one comic of a transformation page of Anthony turning into a werewolf. Again, one page is better than no page at all, so I'm taking this as a little bit of a partial win. More drawings of Maira. As I said, she was the first OC I ever created. Then I created Kaylin, and then I created Misha, and then came Anthony, who is here, and that's how the lore was starting to appear in my brain. So this is Misha. No! Oh my god, I'm messing up my OC's name. This is Maira. And I revamped her whole look. I remember that when I first created her, she was emo. She had like the whole bang over her eyes thing because I didn't know how to draw the other eye, and she had long hair and a ponytail, and she was always meant to be a werewolf, but I didn't know how to draw werewolves, so I just gave her like cat ears and that's it. So I'm very like happy with how far she has come as a character and how different she is now. Like I gave her a pixie cut and colorful bangs, and like as you can see she has a little bit more of body hair because she's a werewolf. And I gave her tattoos and all of the stuff, and I don't know, I love her current version. I love current Maira so much. A little bit of drawing of a wolf with an edgy quote. I don't know, I just wanted to draw an angry wolf, that was it. And I really like the combination of black and red as like contrasting colors, so yeah, I'm really happy with how the face turned out. Drawing canine faces from this angle specifically is very hard for me to do, so I'm really happy with this. And this is some fan art of Eva Ire from the webcomic Eva's Demon, because I have started to read it again and I really love it. This is my favorite webcomic of all times, so Eva's Demon has a really special place in my heart, and I really love how this turned out, and I love how the like pink highlights look on Eva's hair. This is where we start getting more into the ghost hyperfixation. Let me zoom in a little bit more. Okay, so this is like some lyrics of both Lacrima and Satanize, which are like two songs from the album Skeleton, which is Ghost's latest album, and I was drawing Perpetua again. Like, I think I'm starting to get the hang of him around this time. This was drawn before this, so in here he looks a little bit weird, I think, but I really like how these ones turned out. This is my first attempt at drawing a ghoul OC. Ghouls, for those who don't know much about Ghost, are like the musicians on the band. They're known as the Nameless Ghouls or the Nameless Ghoulettes in case they're female. So I drew my own Nameless Ghoulette OC, and she's inspired on a wolf, so I named her Tiber, like the Tiber River in Rome where Luperca found Romulus and Remus, and I decided to like base her entire lore around Luperca and Romulus and Remus, so she's very like Luperca / Roman she-wolf inspired. Yeah, and this is Idril, who is my friend's mayor's Ghoulette OC. Sorry, I cannot speak English very well. But anyway, I mainly created her to be really self-indulgent and ship her with Perpetua. Her looks are going to like change a lot in the future. Like I think the next drawing she has like a different color palette, and her fur is a little bit more like a light gray because she's supposed to be a gray wolf. And anyway, the thing is that I ship her and Perpetua, and then I met my friend Mayer, and we started to ship our Goulets together. So these three ended up in a polycule, and it's a very fun dynamic. And me and Mayer have so much fun just talking about the stuff these three get up to. It's so chaotic, and it has been really fun because for the longest time I was trying to create different new OCs that weren't like these guys. These are old OCs that are well established in my head, and they have their own personalities and their own stories and everything like that. But creating a new OC from scratch and giving them a story was becoming very difficult. Like, I didn't like any designs that I was making. I wasn't vibing with any of the new OCs I made. Like, I would draw them once and forget about them, but I'm really happy that Tiber stayed and that I found my friend Mayer, and we started like talking about Tidril, which is the ship name we gave to Idril and Tiber, and Tiber Petua, which is the ship name we gave to Tiber and Perpetua. So I'm really happy that I was able to make a new OC and give her a backstory and like get so obsessed with her that I would draw her constantly throughout this sketchbook. So you will see a lot more of Tiber and Idril and Perpetua. So I'm just really happy that I was able to make a new OC and that she was able to like stick around, you know. Here are other. This is Tiber's redesign. So she used to look like this, and now she looks like this. So the thing is that when I started to create Tiber, I wanted to be a tuxedo cat, hence the like darker colors, because she was supposed to be, like I said, inspired on a tuxedo cat. But then I realized I wanted her to be a grey wolf, so I changed her design to look more like a grey wolf, you know. This is Tiber when she was firstly summoned, and this is like current Tiber. You know, she has shorter hair. She dyed the bottom of her hair purple, and I just love her so much. And I was talking with Mayer and telling her the headcanon of Tiber having food aggression because she's a wolf, and getting angry if anyone gets close to her food or takes food from her. And I just think that was very silly and very funny. So yeah, a fun fact about Tiber, she has food aggression. Then I made a little bit of a Tersomega fan child, and I named her Meliora because I just think Meliora as a name is beautiful. And you know, Meliora was Terso's album, so I just thought like, if Terso and Omega had a child, they would name her Meliora, and then they would be girl dads. I am so sure these two would be the supreme girl dads in all of the girl dad universe or whatever. This was the first drawing I made of Omega, and you will see that I changed it in the future. But anyway, Terso and Omega being happy and married and having a little baby. That's all I want. Here are more drawings of Idril and Tiber who are dating, and Idril and Tiber and Perpetua who are also dating. Like, reminder, these three are at a polycule, so I just think it was it's nice to have them here in this spread. As you can see, this sketchbook was very like collage like, because these pages are very thin, and I was using alcohol markers, so everything that I colored would like bleed into the other pages. So what I did to kind of like solve that issue was like paste a lot of different things I would find and collect, like little notes and stuff like that, and artist cards, and adding stickers and washi tapes, and also like using other type of papers and cutting them and pasting them so it would cover like the bleed through from the previous page. So that's why it looks very collagey or collage like, and I really like this look, but it took a really big toll on me, and you will see why as I begin to end the sketchbook. Because I think like being tired of a sketchbook is normal. Here's more Tiber and Perpetua and Idril and Tiber. And here are some drawings of Perpetua. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, getting tired of a sketchbook. You will see towards the end that this style basically gets lost. The whole collage aspect of my sketchbook gets lost as I was finishing it, because as you can see, this is a very thick sketchbook with a lot of pages, and I think this is something that happens to a lot of artists, that the more you get to the finish line of your sketchbook, the more you want to finish it and be done with it, and you know that urge to start a new sketchbook is very strong. And I was like done with this sketchbook, and I wanted to finish it, so I was just like doing whatever, you know. I didn't care to make it pretty or anything. I was just like, whatever girl, I want to finish this, let's get on with it, you know. Anyway, I really like this page of Perpetua. I really like how he's smiling here on this page. I used some metallic marker, so he's glowy, I suppose, and the background was painted with acrylic paint, and I think it turned out pretty cool. Here are some drawings of Mary Gore, I don't know how to pronounce it. Anyway, Mary. Some drawings of Mary. Again, if you don't know the Tobias Forge lore, Mary Gore was his previous persona on his band Repugnant way before Ghost was ever created, and I think he's very fun to draw. Something about the blood dripping on his face and the spiky hair is very, very fun to draw. So Mary Gore drawings. Here is Tiber. As I said, her lore is very tied to Luperca. So in Tiber's lore, she's supposed to be a reincarnation of Luperca, but at some point Luperca wants to take over Tiber's body. So kinda if Tiber was possessed by her previous life version of her. It's kind of complicated to explain, but the best thing I can compare it to is like a possession if the being that was possessing you was you from a previous lifetime. I know, strange, but this is like part of Tiber's lore. So this is Luperca on Tiber's body. So she has a longer hair, longer horns and claws, and her eyes are like black and yellow instead of just yellow. I don't know, I just really like her design. Here is a drawing of Perpetua I did on a different sketchbook, so I kind of ended up tearing off that page and cutting out Perpetua and pasting it here. And here's a drawing of Copia, but I don't like how he turned out. I don't know how to draw Copia. I'm sorry, baby girl, I don't know how to draw you. Like, he's so fun, and I don't know how to do him justice, and that upsets me. Again, as you can see, the background here, the lilac color is acrylic paint. Here is more drawings of Tiber. This is Tiber and my friend's OC, my friend Mao's OC. I'm sorry, Mao, if you're watching this, but I forgot the baby's name. Oh. Anyway, my friend Mao has made I think 3 ghouls OCs and one, like, I remember I think around 3 ghouls OCs, and a couple of them were a couple and had a baby, so I just drew Tiber with their little ghoul kit, and I just think this is very adorable. And here on the top are the current version on Tiber's lore of Romulus and Remus, which aren't really Romulus and Remus, they're just random ass babies that Luperca stole from an orphanage and beat them so they would turn into like lichens, and she would keep them because they were more wolf-like, and so the humans wouldn't take the babies from her. So this is how Tiber ended up adopting two little baby lycans. They used to be humans, but Luperca turned them into wolves kind of situation. Again, it's a lot of Tiber lore. I have an Instagram highlight on her lore on my Instagram, which is the same name as this channel, Cryptid Paint. If you want to see it, the Instagram is called Tiber Goulet, and you can see artwork from her and her whole story. Here is some drawings of Creature Perpetua. I've seen a lot of people doing their different versions of Creature Perpetua, and I love them all dearly. I want him to give him like some werewolf-like aspects, but mixed with bat a lot, because Perpetua has a lot of bat and vampire imagery, so kind of like a were-bat creature thing, you know? And here's tiny copia. I think this is the best copia that I ever drawn. And it's very tiny, like not even an apple tall. Like a third of an apple tall copia is the best copia I ever drawn. Here's the scene I was talking about Luperca biting the babies so she would turn them into werewolves. So yeah, she kind of did it so the more wolf-like the twins would look, humans wouldn't take them from her. Here are more drawings of Meliora, Lucia, obviously, and here's Omega. Like I said, his design changed a lot from the first time I drew him, which was, let me find him. Where is he? I lost Omega. What happened? Here. I think his design like changed. Oops, it is a lot. Like compare him to him. I'm a lot happier with this version of Omega. I still don't know if I'm going to change more details or not, but this is the current version of Omega that I did. And baby Meliora, she looks so cute here, and oh, this is just so cute and self-indulgent, because I love cute little family AUs. Like the whole domesticity of it is adorable, and the whole first time parents thing is also very cute, I think. So Omega and Terzo with baby Meliora. Here's a drawing of Perpetua and Tiber dancing. I really love how Perpetua turned out in here. Like, and I also love the washi tape, it's holographic. Anyway, I really love Perpetua in here and Tiber. I think they look so pretty. I think they look so pretty and happy and in love, and I just love that. It's very nice, very cute, very wholesome. Here's some here's a self-portrait, another self-portrait, because I went to the eye doctor and I have to wear glasses, and they put some little weird like eye drops on my eyes, which made everything look extremely blurry for about like 5 hours, and I was like having to hold my phone like extremely far away, so I could barely distinguish any kind of shape. And I started drawing this when my eye side started to like become more focused and less blurry, so I could kind of draw, but I still was like kind of seeing a little bit blurry still, so it's kind of wonky, I think. And this is my main Sona Remora in here. This is an OC. He's called Lazaro, and he's supposed to be kind of like a Western goth kind of guy, and he's also a werewolf, and he likes to sing and paint his face when he's singing, like kind of like school like. And he's supposed to be Anthony's future son. This is Anthony, and this is Lazaro, who is his future son. So this is like a next generation of my own OCs kind of thing. I think he looks cool. I like how his hat turned out with little horns. More drawings of Tiber, Perpetua, and the little wolf twins. Here they are like biting and pulling on Perpetua's hair, and I think the whole expression and pose turned out to be really like expressive and fluid and like funny looking, so I really like this this drawing right here, and here's the bear with the little twins, and here is the bear with Idril. I just love them. They're so beautiful. The girlies, I love them. Here's another drawing of Maida. I work at OC, which is... Where is she? There she is. Another drawing of Maida. A random sketch of a girl with what happened there? With a girl with a halo and some like demon wings on her head. And here is when everything starts kinda going downhill, because this is the point where I was absolutely done with this sketchbook and I wanted to move into a new sketchbook already. And I didn't know what to do, so I was just drawing quick things with just a pen and some highlighter, and I started doing a lot of anatomy studies from this book, Constructive Anatomy. So I just started to like read this kind of thing and started to like draw the illustrations from here and take some notes. Like this is the bones on the forearm, and see, this whole section is forearms and stuff like that. So I started to do some studies from this book in this sketchbook, kind of as a filler, because like a tip I always like to give, if it's like, if you don't know what to draw on a sketchbook and you want to draw and fill out the space, do studies. Any kind of studies. You can draw animals, you can draw objects. In my case, I decided to go for anatomy. So these are like fingers studies, the bones of the fingers and stuff like that. Here is another, like this is I think the last, yeah, this is the final, the last whole spread that I colored with alcohol markers and gave detail to and stuff like that. Which is another comic panel redraw, this time with Nightcrawler, and Sister Imperator with Nihil when they were younger. I love how Sister looks in here. She looks so slay, diva queen, and the boots, I also think the boots look pretty cool. I don't know, I just love a girl boss, and Sister Imperator is very much a girl boss. I just love her. Yeah, but this is the last kind of like colorful, like fully color spread that I did, because after that, as you can see, I started doing more anatomy studies. In this page I first did the whole watercolor wash, and then I drew on top some hand and finger studies, so it wouldn't look as plain. I just don't like white plain pages, so I like to add some color to them, even if it's studies. Oh no, I lied. Me when I lie. Here's another colored spread. I'm sure this is the last one. It has to be, otherwise I'm lying. But I don't remember another colorful, like fully colored render sketch. Anyway, this is the bear again, after being after the whole Luperca possession goes away, and Tiber goes back to being herself. Her mood is kind of like down in the dumps. Her eyes change, her horns are longer, and her hair is a little longer, but she still cuts it. And this is like the eye change before the possession and after the possession. So this is just some drawings, and Perpetua trying to comfort Tiber. She's a hellhound, so she has her goulet form and her full like hellhound form. And yeah, more anatomy studies from the Constructive Anatomy book. As you can see, I added some yellow with some color pencils, and colored some sections with highlighter, and I was trying to like simplify the shape of the arm in here, these bits in here. And here are the muscles and the bones. And as you can see, it's gonna be a lot of these and more of these, like more fun, experimental, slightly abstract art, because I was like very tired and I just wanted to do art that was fun. I didn't want to draw any character, I didn't want to do anything, I just wanted to be done with this. So I just did a whole spread of stars here in negative space and here in like kind of positive space, kinda, I don't know. And I would also do like this, like a postcard I had from ages ago, and I just pasted it in here. Here are some really quick sketches I did on with a pen and colored in with a highlighter. These are drawings that one of my friends did on my sketchbook, and I think they're really funny. More anatomy studies, again filling the different muscles with highlighters. I forgot the name. Again, more anatomy studies. I really like this thing about like separating the arm into parts and like using different colors in order to differentiate the different parts and sections of the arm. I don't know, I think it looks cool, and yeah, it looks cool, that's all. That's my reasoning. This is more like a little bit of an abstract art page I did one day when I needed to get out of my house because things were a little bit tense. So I went to the park with my dog and sat down for a little bit and just took some oil pastels and just drew whatever, you know, just circles and colors, and that's it. Some sketches of Premura and some studies of Terzo and Perpetua and some eyes. More anatomy studies. I did a lot of these just to get like pages done. More sketches of Wicked. I didn't color them because again I was like desperate to be done with this sketchbook, so I just sketched them and colored the background. Some drawings of my dog Castiel. More anatomy studies. Some really like quick sketches done with colorful highlighters of my persona Becquerel. This one I tidied up a little bit with a pink, what's this called? A pink pen, and I colored it a little bit in the background, but that's it. Mary Gore again as a deer because I was drawing Berker here, and I was thinking like, why does she look a little bit like Mary Gore? I think it's this little bank piece, so I drew Mary Gore as a deer in here, and this little tiny. Wait, oh no, you can even see him. How do I show it to you? Upside down, tiny Mary Gore deer. These are some drawings I did at the park. That's a little self-portrait in here, and a little doggy that I was watching and drawing, and here's another self-portrait. More sketches. This is the bear again. I love her so much. I drew her so much in this sketchbook. I just love the bear so much. I love her, my baby, baby girl, my girly pop. I just she's everything to me. And here are some drawings of Omega again, and I tried to like change his horn shape to look like a bull, but I'm still not sure. So this is the current horn shape he has, and this is the more like bull horn shape. So I don't know which one to do. So yeah, this was kind of like experimental in a way. This is just random doodles. I bought some pens that are like dual, that have two tips, so it kind of gives like a 3D effect, and I was just drawing little shapes and like doing some swatches and trying them out. I think they're really neat. Like as you can see, it looks so funky. It looks like it's 3D, especially this one. Or is it this one with the pink and the blue? It looks really cool in my opinion because it has this really trippy effect, and I like it. I like it a lot. It's more noticeable in here, I think. Yeah, I like them. So I was like just trying out those pens in there. More anatomy studies. This time is the neck, and I try to like color match the names of the muscles to the actual muscles and the colors, you know, so I could see which one is which. And here's like a little bit of notes of the muscles and the action that they do on the body. More anatomy notes on the neck, more neck notes, and I like this drawing a lot. It says, man, the things a girl has to do to end the sketchbook. And then it says, I say, as I study anatomy. Like anatomy just to finish the sketchbook. More anatomy, this time is the head. I have this little Uromi clip in here to mark the page where I'm currently at in this book. And I'm currently on the head section, so I was like studying all of this stuff. And then I move on into eyes. So, and noses apparently. So this is where I'm currently at in my anatomy studies from this specific book. I highly recommend it. I like it a lot. So yes, some skulls, some heads, some muscles. I find it really funny that the book calls them muscles of mastication. Like, dude, just say chewing. Just say chewing. Like, I literally wrote, bro, just say chewing. Like, what muscles of mastication? What is that? Girl, come on. Self-portrait, some drawings of my persona Becquerel. I really like how this one turned out. I love the colors with the highlighter and stuff. And some drawings of the nervous system. I really love the nervous system. I think it looks so funny and uncanny valley and kind of creepy and alien-like. So I just think it's very funny, like just a lad, it's just a nervous system standing there, you know. This is not anatomically correct at all. I just did some little tendrils and that's it. And then I was like, what if the nervous system had a nervous system dog? So I gave this nervous system brain and eyes, a little bit of a weird body with a little tendril tail and its little tendril paws. And then I was like, what if the nervous system had a mouth and wheel tendril teeth? And then I drew this guy again in here. I love this page a lot. Ironically, it ended up being one of my favorites. I find it extremely funny and endearing at the same time. Like, I want to draw the nervous system more often. Like, nervous system, my guy, my new bookie, my blurbo. Like who you're smiling at? Just me smiling at pictures of the nervous system. Oh my god, I love it. And this is the final page. I just drew some werewolves in here, like very self-indulgent stuff, very loose sketches with a pen and my highlighters. This is a werewolf just standing there, one growling, an angry one here, and one like howling in this area. And that's it. Name reveal? Oh goodness, no. That name reveal? No, you're supposed to know me as scripted or like Beck. No, who is this? Who is this person? I don't know her. I'm Cryptid Paint. Like, Cryptid is my name and my last name is Paint for sure. Yeah, who is this? Anyway, here's some swatches, very messy swatches, and that's it. That's the end of this sketchbook. I hope you like this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, all of that stuff if you want to see more content. Also leave me some video suggestions. I'm always open to hearing what you guys would like to see. I kind of want to do what's in my bag video because I've seen those coming around again, and I love watching what's in my bag videos. So if you want to see what's in my bag artist edition video, let me know and I will gladly record that. Any other ideas or videos that you would like to see from me, let me know, because I would again gladly do them. And yeah, like the video, comment, that helps a lot, especially with the algorithm. Share the video with your friends and bookies from the internet if you want to. If you see that they like sketchbook, if you see that they like art, if you see that they like the band Ghost, if they like Thunderbolt, if they like the nervous system. I don't know, share this video if you can. Like, any support helps. I'm trying to grow this channel a little bit more, and hopefully the algorithm gods hear my pleas and, I don't know, make sure that this video gets seen by the people who are subscribed. I don't know, I'm just rambling. Anyway, thank you for watching the video. I will see you on the next video, which I don't know when will it happen, because I don't know when will I have the motivation to record. Again, leave me video suggestions if you want to see new stuff. And that's it. Bye for now. Bye bye. Take care. I love you. Take care now. Bye.